Labor Day. Most of us think of barbecues, a long weekend, and a celebration of the American worker. But let's stop for a second. What if I told you that, for a long time, the story of Black women, their sweat, their struggle, and their sacrifices was left out of this celebration? I want to take you back to World War II. Picture the factories, booming with industry, reshaping America's workforce. Among the thousands of Rosie the Riveters you see in old photos, there were as many as 600,000 Black women. They were welders, machine assemblers, riveters, real Black Rosies. They did the hard work, kept the machines running, and pushed the war effort forward. But their stories rarely made it into the history books. Even as they worked side by side with white women, they faced discrimination, sometimes as basic and as cruel as being told they couldn't share a bathroom. Still, these women showed up every day. They built, they created, and they carried the weight of a nation on their shoulders. But let's go deeper. Into the 1940s, more than half of Black women weren't in factories. They were domestics. They cooked, cleaned, and looked after white families, often for pitiful wages or just some old clothes. They endured demeaning treatment, and sometimes even violence. Yet, their labor was essential. And if we're talking about labor, we can't ignore the nation's foundation, built on the backs of enslaved Black people. Their unpaid labor fueled America's entire economy. That's a truth that Labor Day should never overlook. There are stories of courage here too, like Dr. Olivia Hooker, the first Black woman in the Coast Guard, who fought for the right to serve her country, or the Invisible Warriors, a generation of Black women whose contributions we're just beginning to recognize. So this Labor Day, I hope you'll pause and remember the Black women who shaped our workplaces, our history, and our country. Their work was often invisible, but their legacy is everywhere. Thanks for listening. If you learned something new, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to honor the workers who built America, especially the ones history tried to forget.